Good evening, Legions of Warrior Nation. I'm Ray Jackson, and welcome to the 2018 State of Warrior Nation Address, right here on BIGHMW TV on YouTube.com and the BIGHMW Network, including Facebook.com/BIGHMW and YouTube.com/BIGHMW Official. Well, you wanted the full scoop. Well, here it is, Legions. My list of things I have to do here for 2018, and let's start right away with some great news. I intend to come out with a couple of brand new mini-series as well. Loyalty to Royalty Revisited. That's right, Revisited. Yes, I have picked up a bunch of new Los Angeles Kings gear and apparel and merchandise since the original filmings of the original Loyalty to Royalty episodes back in late 2005. And I feel I have the obligation to share those items with you, and I will be going back into HMW Studio One very soon in order to be filming those episodes so I can show you all that gear. Also, a brand new mini-series will also air as well, Ray Jackson On, in which, unlike Ray's Rants, which was 2 minutes of pure trash talk in as short a form as I could, Ray Jackson On looks a little deeper into certain issues and things like that, like how I became AK-47, or how I got into Arsenal in the first place, or why I became a Raiders fan and other things like that. Those are among some of the subject matters I intend to tackle on episodes of Ray Jackson On, and I will also be filming those as well. Also, I will be filming more episodes of What's in the Closet, and many other content in which BIGHMW TV is famous for. Also, you wanted content, more content, and yet even more content, in which I always say BIGHMW TV specializes in on YouTube. And I would indeed come out with that, as well as for the first time ever, by request, full-length feature concert videos of almost all of my shows I've ever done as both the Heavy Metal Warrior with SMF and as AK-47. After all, I know there are a lot of people out there who love snips and clips here and there and things like that, but there are those like you who enjoy a full concert every once in a while, and I intend to bring that for you. Also, I know there are a lot of people out there who are a little bit morally dejected and things like that because I failed to make the audition for BIGHMW Live on 91.9 KPTC here in Port Townsend. I want to thank all of you people for your moral support and the big time response I had when the verdict was announced. I do accept their opinion. I do respect their decision, and I know their decision is final. There's not much we can do about it. But hey, I gave it the old college try, didn't I? After all, people like myself and Cindy Margolis, despite the fact that we're both in our 50s, we know that we have the moral obligation to show you kids out there, all you young guns, exactly how it's done, so you can replicate what we did in this business, albeit with far better amenities than what we had when we were legends back in the day. But we still continue to strive to put everything out right up front. And that's why exactly I'm keeping up in this business in hopes that she'll keep up in this business as well. Also, you're wondering if I'm going to ever put out another AK-47 album. I know I've been debating with myself this, most recent several months about doing another AK-47 album. The problem is I'm worried about a lack of traffic to the two local record stores we have here in the Olympic Peninsula, Quimper Sound Records and Tapes, and in Port Townsend, and also Budget CDs and Tapes in Port Angeles, especially when they have severely limited hours and days scheduled of being open for business. Well, I'm going to put out that new album anyway, so I figured why not? I mean, you guys deserve more than just a bunch of demos. I like that demos EP I put out earlier last year for my homies. Well, I put out a great demo CD, but I know you people want new material. And I know that Fantasy A is just itching to find out if I'm going to use his sample beats, in which he recorded for me, in order to be able to produce some of the songs on the new album. Well, the answer is yes. I do intend to prove to naysayers and the non-believers that I'm back. And I will do it. Exactly, of course. After all, I've got to keep up with that hit single Arsenal that I came out with. Of course, about my favorite football club, the Arsenal Football Club, the Gunners, who unfortunately got blown out by Nottingham Forest the third round of the FA Cup today, 4-2. It was a real poor performance for the Gunners, and I can't believe that they actually played like that. They didn't have any of their big guns, even on the bench, let alone on the starting 11. And I'm surprised that Arsene Wenger would allow that to happen. Hopefully he'll wise up, and we'll still make a run for the Europa League, as well as, of course, the League Cup and their two-leg tie with Chelsea coming up in the semifinals. But anyhow, I got a bunch of obligations I got to do and a bunch of things I have to do as well. And don't worry, Legions, I'm here and I always will be here for you people. You fans will always come first in this business. After all, you are the life's blood of what keeps me going in this business. Also, more downloads of myself will also be available, but I will have to find a better angle than just using them on Photo Bucket. After all, the news is that Photo Bucket wants to gouge you out of $400 to be able to host your pictures up on any site requiring their postings of their pictures. I'm going to look for a different angle elsewhere, as well as learn how to use my new Instagram account that you'll find at BIGHMW. The same thing with my Twitter account as well, and I've been tweeting away, of course, trashing out that evil son of a bitch Donald Trump and he and Jeff Sessions, who are trying to shut down marijuana in our great state of Washington. I mean, what the hell? They're trying to protect big tobacco, big alcohol, and big pharma, which are major failures, and keep up this, oh, just say no reefer madness garbage from the 1950s. Hey, nobody believes in that shit anymore, Donald Trump. And the same thing to you, Jeff Sessions. I know our great governor, Jay Inslee, and Attorney General Bob Ferguson will do everything they possibly can to make sure we can still get weed here in this state. There's nothing you can do about it. You're just pissed off because we happen to be a blue state. Yeah, I got news for you. I don't care. I'm Ray Jackson. That's my State of Warrior Nation address. And until next year, stay aware and informed. Peace out. Vote Democrat and Bernie-crat and continue to resist.